Oh. Cheers. Appears you've caught me reading my literature. Gave me quite a fright in there. I need my Palo Santos.
Listen, I need to meditate, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Hold on. Let me grab my Palo Santos real quick. Thank you.
So this is my third time trying to do this, and now I gotta be one of those fucking squares that have their headphones on because the mic keeps fucking dying. Also, it'd help if I was fucking recording. There we go. Where'd my script go? Hi. I began meditating about a year ago as a way to combat anxiety, and it worked for a while, but eventually, I started having panic attacks while I was meditating, which isn't pleasant, in case you were curious. And eventually it happened so much that I had to, find help, but not with, a therapist or anything. I just, started Googling shit, and this is kind of cracked me up. My dad bought me calm pills. That's how much I was panicking that my dad bought me these. I've tried them twice, and both times I puked. So, don't recommend. It's going to be so funny when this random-ass generic company sues me for slander. But, basically I just started Googling things like, panic attack during meditation. People in the meditation subreddit were talking about this thing called Kundalini Awakening. Apparently what that is when you start to freak out while you're meditating because your third eye is opening. Apparently freaking out in the middle of meditation means you're really good at meditating. So, didn't realize I was a fucking pro, but, Anyways, what was kind of shocking, though, is everybody wants, it's something to work toward, that everybody wants to have a panic attack while meditating because it means you're waking up, which kind of floored me because it was such a terrible experience. Why the fuck would anybody want that? It led me to look a little further, so I found YouTube videos of people experiencing Kundalini, and holy fucking shit. Now, I recorded this next part a couple of days ago, but I realized I forgot to film an intro. So there's a whole YouTube community for this stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of the basic intro.
You may have seen those spiritual headlines. How to activate your Kundalini in 30 minutes. 5 ways to know your Kundalini is awakened. Well, this is what Kundalini awakening actually looks like.
That's what it actually looks like. So I guess I don't think I was doing that.
Oh my God.
Kundalini, more like Kundalingus.
Kundalini awakening is the process of activating the dormant energy inside of you, usually through Kundalini yoga, which allows that energy to flow.
Okay, those fucking curtains look really familiar. Have you ever seen the Heaven's Gate cult? It's the exact same fucking curtains. The guy convincing you to put on some fresh Nikes and fucking kill yourself. That guy.
So the one or the mind that was in Jesus, what? That mind is in me? You'll have to decide that for yourself.
Yeah, primo set design there, dude.
When Kundalini awakens, a person may experience deeper empathy with others, and this empathy can almost become telepathic. When Kundalini awakens, a person may experience deeper empathy with others, and this empathy can almost become telepathic.
Does it also make your face that fucking oily? Bro, it looks like he Kundalini all over his face.
You see women in their 80s carrying a posture like this, for example, for 11 minutes straight.
Yeah, all the time. Have you been to a nursing home lately? No one ever goes to those fucking things. That's why, you don't know, but I mean, women in their 80s are always just bad. I mean, look at John Travolta. Like, also, he's really greasy too. Look at his face, very shiny.
My friend called me yesterday. He's going through a pretty bad breakup, and
I refuse to believe this man has a friend. Like, honestly.
he invited me to his place, and we did a meditation for 11 minutes. You hold this posture.
You know, when you go out with your boys, you know, with the boys, you know, just hanging out with the guys, we're meditating. I refuse to believe this man has a friend, let alone a friend that you could do this shit with for 11 minutes in silence.
So I did it with my friend, and he was at one point crying and trembling, but he still kept the posture. It's very important that you keep it for 11 minutes. Kundalini is an ancient science, and when they say to hold the hands like this, at this level, you know, where your fingertips are aligned with your third eye, and they say to do that for 11 minutes, they're not just making that up. There's a precise science to each one of these poses.
You hear that? It's an ancient science. And he says it like it gives it like validity, like, oh, it's old. It's got to be true. You know, flat Earth is an ancient science. I don't know about all these leeches, Stock. Don't worry, it's an ancient science. You can believe it. We've been doing it for thousands of years.
And during one class, we did this posture where you were like this, and you would turn left, right.
Breaks it down, man. Fight for your life. Kundalini. Fight for your life. Get up. Get up. Thriller. Tonight. I don't care about things.
All of a sudden, I started seeing flickering lights, and I stopped. I couldn't hear anything except for this buzzing, like, and it was total sensory overload. My whole body was shaking like this, and when I opened my eyes, the entire class was staring at me.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. They're just there to practice some yoga. They're working their 9 to 5, and they just want to go relax. You know, they're taking the yoga class. They're trying to get de-stressed. Meanwhile, there's this fucking freak over here, like, yeah, they're gonna fucking freak out. You're a lunatic. They're in the room with that crazy person.
And the teacher said, just lay down, and don't be afraid. Just lay down and relax.
My son, just lay down. Relax. Just relax. No, it's fine. Just relax.
And I was just laying on my back with the biggest
Boner.
smile of bliss on my face.
Oh, yeah. Smile bliss, obviously.
Now, meeting Venet Wong was a completely, entirely different experience. You're gonna want to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now.
Oh. Good looks. Good looks. Thanks, bud.
In a couple of months, and it is a powerful video.
Gucci goo. Gucci goo. Gucci goo. Oh, Gucci goo. Gucci goo. Got your nose. Fuck, this guy's won 4 Emmys. Hold on. This guy's won 4 Emmys. No, he didn't. This guy wins 4 Emmys. Award-winning journal. 4 Emmys? For what? For what? What did this man get 4 Emmys doing? You guys, like, why? How is this man a journalist? Okay. Opening your third eye, your pineal gland.
I'm going to write something on this paper, and you'll tell me what I wrote, right? Okay, here we go.
I had to.
It's gonna be one word.
Light.
All right, kids. Now, what does this say? Just like we practice. Come on. Here you go. What did it say?
Light.
Light. Wow. How'd you?
I guess I should start out by saying that this is the real thing. What Evelyn is teaching us to do is remote view in real time.
Is that waving in front of me? Is that Mr. Jackson?
So you must be really confident. I'm not gonna go easy on you.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Color.
That's blue. That's red. That's white.
Wow.
That's orange. That's blue. That's black. Red. Yellow. Green.
I'm not even as fast enough for you.
Yellow. Blue.
What is that? Ooh, what is that? Is that you farting in my face?
And it's not just about seeing without your eyes.
Perfect. This guy is illiterate.
So I just shuffled up this deck. Shuffle it a little bit more. I won't look.
He's literally doing card tricks.
Down, and I'll slide one off the top. And now I'll tell you what this card is. So this card is a Black King of Spades. And so this is just one of the trainings that we did in Germany.
I can't open this fucking thing. Pick a card. Any card. I'm gonna pick this one. No, I'll close my eyes. I won't tell you. Oh. It seems like the 20 of Jacksons. Bro, whose mom is this? Whose mom is this? Whose mom? Somebody, this man is finger fucking your mom. But not, this man is finger fucking your mom's third pussy right now. Dude, he's tweaking her nipples. Bro, tell me with a straight face, this shit is real. Emmy award-winning journalist.
But even a skeptic who comes to your class would have an experience. You've said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, husbands or boyfriends get dragged along by their partners, and they'll sit there during the whole talk and go like this.
Yeah, they're sitting here like this, cause you're just sitting there in front of them like, ugh. You think they don't see through that shit? Oh, what are you being so uptight about? I'm just fingering your wife over here.
At the end, he told us. He said, "I was totally skeptical. I just came here just to keep what's he quiet." And he goes, "Well, I'm a believer now. It's real."
I'm a believer now. I think it's real. I think you're fucking my wife. I think you're fucking my wife right in front of my eyes. You know, I didn't want to believe it at first. I didn't want to think she was fucking the yoga instructor. But now that I've seen this shit, now that you were tweaking on her nipples, I'm a believer.
And when you're waving your hand over somebody's body, what's happening in that moment?
I don't know.
Look at that guy. He knows. When you're 3 fingers deep inside of someone's wife, what's happening in that moment? He's the conductor of an orchestra of orgasms. He's writing a symphony where the instruments are the moans of like middle-aged housewives. Just.
Yeah, and you could be even crying and screaming, and even the crying, there's often no story attached. It's like, oh, I was crying, it's really sad, and wailing even, but what was it about? Nothing. It was just like emotions being released.
He's like traumatizing these people. He's like, they're just crying about nothing. I've molested an entire classroom of grown adults, and they all started crying.
So it's almost a downward, the other one's an upward driving.
Sometimes it's an upward drive. It's ready for this kundalini, baby? Here comes the 2-finger kundalini kebab.
What are some of the experiences you hear usually after a person's first session?
I did one class in San Diego. Second class, a week later, they came back and I say, okay, what's been happening? This is what I do. I kind of say, tell me what was your experience and what's been happening since I last saw you. First person, I gave up smoking. Second person, I gave up drinking. Third person, I quit my job.
After one session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've emotionally scarred these people. One guy, I fucked up one guy so bad he had to quit his job.
When you guys were doing all this, like I felt this energy inside me, like, and I got scared. So then I was like, what is happening? Like I was losing myself, and I just started like moving, kind of like I felt so much vibrations. Just I don't know what's happening, but I felt fearful, and I just kind of surrendered, and I just felt something really powerful. So it was amazing. Yeah, even now I have like these vibrations in my head.
I was feeling vibrations. Yeah, I was feeling these random vibrations.
And your job is basically to relax as deeply as possible. Yeah, and that sounds easier than it is. Yeah, to really deeply relax, to relax your mind, to have no thought, no attachment to anything.
Just relax your mind. Forget about everything. Lose your attachment. Lose your attachment to everything. Yes. Forget about your kids. Forget about your husband. Forget about your life. Forget about your life back home. Forget about the family you built. Just let me finger you, baby. That is a face I never wanted to see Frank make. I'll be quite honest with you. I wasn't expecting Frank to do that fucking horny that quick.
Just finished the first part of the first day, and I fell right into it. I mean,
Yeah, you did.
before the music even started,
Yeah.
I was having this like almost euphoric experience, and I fell right into it. I was moving my body, my neck, I could feel everything.
I came before the music even started. Before he even started fingering me.
When he had everyone like showing in the beginning, my first reaction was like, "There's no fucking way that's happening." I mean, it's got to be staged or something like that, right? That was my first reaction.
Mine too. That was my first reaction too. It's also my second reaction. My third reaction. That's my reaction right now too. It's been very consistent.
Hey, Raquel, so we just did the meditation part of the class.
Uh-huh.
You were sitting right next to me, and you and I were having two wildly, completely different experiences. So tell me what you were going through.
I could feel you, for sure.
What were you feeling?
Oh, Frank, you dirty dog. You dirty dog. Oh, what were you feeling? God, no wonder you're so positive. He's just getting fucking laid left and right. He's just fucking laying pipe. He goes in there, he finds these hippie girls, you know. He finds these girls that like don't believe in soap, you know. Those girls. The stanky ones. I feel like Frank could probably fuck you from a couple miles away. He just thinks he doesn't have sex. He just thinks really hard about certain people. They're laying in their bed. Kundalini gives you that superpower that you can fuck people from 7 miles away. You can fuck people from 7 clicks away. When it comes to Kundalini, Frank is Chris fucking Kyle. Here comes my chakra.
Okay. I was, well, for starters, there was a lot of orgasmic energy.
With me?
No.
With you.
Yeah, just like...
There's a lot of orgasmic energy. Oh, what was it because of me? Was it because of me? No, okay. Dude, did he just get shot down?
In my body, in my cells, if you want to say it like that. And but there was a time when I was like,
look at that. That kind of hurt his feelings. Oh, poor Frank. That hurt his feelings.
it was cool, you know. I just tapped into infinite consciousness, and I felt so expanded and.
Nothing backs that ass up. Fellas, listen. Nothing backs that ass up. You can listen to Drake, whatever, but nothing backs that ass up like infinite consciousness.
As if I was infinite, just like I'm everything but nothing at the same time. So when you tap into that, it's like you are liberated from everything. Because
Motorboat these bad boys.
So I have to be honest, during that experience, for me, the meditative part of it,
Yes.
other than the point when I don't know if it was you or somebody else touched me and I was shaking and
Yes,
feeling it.
yes.
Other than that, It was just a very meditative. It was like me doing a meditation in my room by myself.
Yes.
Bro, are you doing that in your room by yourself? Listen, on an honest note, if you're doing that in your room by yourself, seek a counselor.
So Kim, during the share, I really liked your experience. Were you like me, where you didn't really have like what was going on around us, which was like the orgasmic, like, was it just pretty calm for you?
Like me, did you not? Dude, you came in your pants. What are you talking about? Did you just have the calm experience like me, an expert? You fucking came in your pants. We saw it. Roll the tape.
Had some sounds.
Okay.
I can't say that I had the orgasmic.
Right. Same.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of my head.
Yeah, same. You came in your pants, Frank.
Because I kept listening to that, and I was like, ooh, I want some of that. But I had to keep leaving that because that wasn't occurring for me. But a lot of bliss. Just even if I was moving, it was just like super peaceful and calming.
That looks pretty orgasmic to me. Unless you're coming like this. Is that like the meter for orgasm? Like for orgasmic now is like man. fellas. You ain't made your woman come, so she turns into Kermit the Frog. Everybody just wants to believe there's something more to life than going day in and day out at work, the jobs they don't like. You know? It's sad seeing like people feed on other people like that, but you know. Cheers, mate. Ooh.
Breaks it down, man. Thriller, fight for your life. Kundalini, fight for your life. Get up, brain, get up. Thriller tonight. I don't care about me.